Yeah. So 51. So from my earlier trade today, I was down um, 5R. So yeah, minus 600 for this morning, and I'll walk you through the trades. But yeah, you can see 400 away from blowing the account completely, and yeah, look at this. So let it continue into the next week. If I show you, yeah, it's gone green after all this red. And yeah, you can see here, obviously not proud with all the trades. Let me tell you here, obviously here I was trading ES and CL, made that massive mistake. I even told you in the video earlier. Um, when I was jumping from CL to ES and vice versa, just losing constantly because I wasn't holding the trades. I was jumping from one trade to the other. And then this is when I made the switch. Obviously, good day Monday. These 2 days not so great, but less so. But yeah, too many trades today. But let me talk you through it. So, as mentioned in the video earlier today, this was a clear short. You can tell. Look, purple's line is resisting top of the candles. There was a red triangle which wicked out. This candle came outside but closed within, and yeah, there was no closes above these dots here. Clear short, but just wasn't paying attention. And plus, even if you look further out, here at 2 o'clock, wick above and then close down. So you knew it was a kind of a short anyway. And then also it wicked into the kill zone here. So came down, tried to catch along at these dots here, um, which wasn't the right. Oh yeah, well no, it did bounce. Could have taken that 120 loss I made earlier and taken that profit, but I didn't. And tried to catch along and go back up to this point. Did that a few times, so yeah, I'll talk you through. 19th, where does it start? 19th. So here you can see, obviously, try to catch along, failed, 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 failed. Quite a few longs, and this one actually it was not actually that bad, but yeah, there was a wick down and then closed above, so I tried to catch along, and there was the dots above which was being created, but yeah, it wasn't the right trade. Uh, Caught this long here, knew that it wasn't the right move, so I kind of came out of it early, which is fine because I made 240. But yeah, I need to be more calculated because, yeah, like I said, this was clear short going down. Um, and then you can see here perfectly, I should have held this trade. Came out at 8.25. I did have my take profit up here originally. I should have just let it ride out and then it got a green dot here. I should just waited for this candle and then close. But yeah, obviously in hindsight, that's great saying. But this was an absolute stellar trade. The reason why is because there was a tiny wick which closed outside of this purple candle. Then it came back in, and this purple line closed underneath this blue candle. So I knew it was going up, plus the dots had been created, so it was going up at that point. So I stayed within it up until these dots should have stayed in the trade, really. I think I took kind of a break-even trade, re-entered at this point, could have just held. Yeah, but great in hindsight, really. So that was the great trade. I was looking to re-enter and go long because I knew at this point it was going to continue going long. Um, so took some losses here, which was yeah. So that was that trade. Oh no, it wasn't. This was that trade. So I took 960. Took a couple of longs at this point. Again, I know over trading, um, but this one I noticed was perfect really because created a blue triangle down here. Could have taken it at that point. That would have been quite a good trade because the dots turned to green at that point and it created these dots above. And then tried to catch some longs, but obviously, well, I should have actually taken profits here because it usually goes into these purple dots, these orange dots. and then retraces down. So I could have just followed it up, put my stop here just in case, and then just seen how it reacted with these orange dots. And then saw it retrace down, tried to take I think a couple of other longs here, but I closed them at break even. And then what I saw was this wick was the same length as, well, roughly the same length as this. And then, yeah, obviously that was the point where the green dots changed. So my entry was late. I did see this green dot being created in terms of buy volume. So I entered here and then took profit up here. So that was the $1,000 trade. And then, yeah, took some other ones, which was later in the day, trying to um, reach the maximum take profit in terms of 1,500, but they weren't good trades really. Like I said, dots didn't change color. Well, they did at this point. You could have taken a long, but yeah, low volume. No point. End of the day, just trading too much. Closed it out. Did get to 1,000 for the day, but I took that one of the losses. So end of the day, 900. Week, 2,300, 397, which is good. So yeah, let it continue. I'll continue to keep you updated. I'll try to go live when I take the trades. Like I said, this was the best, really. Like I said, came out of the purple line. And also, it wicked into the green line here, if I can try and zoom in. Wicked into the green line and then came down, closed underneath the purple line. Knew at that point it was going long. Um, so yeah, if it just held, that would have obviously been, well, my take profit was up here, 16, but it didn't reach that high. That would have been 15R still. But yeah, great in hindsight, really. I took the 8. At this point, I closed it. Okay, all right. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm passing this account, so yeah, welcome any feedback. I know over trading too much, but I'm just explaining the logic in terms of the trades I did take today.